running away. And now they come to the east, some rest. Now, which our leaders say coming to want our people, these people have
everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you
must go and listen to Simon, a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon, a very, absolutely fantastic job. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of the people. Dialogue now. Because he's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying a knock and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out and there is peace in the
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
All hail Biafra, land of the rising sun. We love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra.
Use this time. Use today. Stay 8. Buy everything you need. Stay in your house. Come out to the
cable. Abarocha. Mami ime amazi. Adomike. Ime amazi no. Oba ni Saminekpa. Saminekpa. Ihe bụ abada. Nkiri ka na-ekiri abada deji onyozu. Oke ngene ka ebo. Agbarocha aha gị bụ ngene. Ha ga-ekuru gị nwa na-eke, kuru gị nwa n'orie, kuru gị nwa n'afọ, kuru gị nwa n'ụkwọ. Onye ju ogwugwu ọnwụ uju. Onye juru n'okwu ikwuru ọ naanị ike. Onye kwere n'okwu ikwuru na ọbịbịa ihe ọma na-eme n'ime Biafra ya mebe. Onye sị na ị ga-adị, onye ahụ adịkwa. Onye sị na ihe ọma ama mere gị, ihe ọma mere gị. Chineke na-enye ndụ. Ikike niile nọ n'ebe ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'epriz na ikike nọ n'ime nwụọ n'ime ebe Saminekpa. Ikike gharịba gị. Onye iro kpụrụ ugodo gị n'ọnụ, ikike a mechie ya anya sogharịba gị. Ekwe onye ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'azụ ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'aka ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'aka ekpe ị ga-abụ jump and pass. Nwa m, udo dịrị gị. Onye si udo dịrị mmadụ ya ka udo na-abịara. Mmeri ka ị ga-emeri. N'iru ka ị ga-aga, ọdịda ga-abụ nke gị. Emegidere m agha zoo, agha ndị IPOP, agha ndị DOS. Iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ ndị ebube agụ na-eje n'isi gị. Iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ asarị sọkụgbọ kwụ na asị na-asarị dọkụgbọ ga-eje n'isi. Emeri ya na-eke, meri ya n'oge, meri ya n'afọ, meri ya na nkwụ. Jehova bube ha agha. Ya were abụ ọma 35 ka ihe ọgba agha. Mami. Adọm ikike n'ime Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụba n'ime Saminekpa. Saminekpa ihe bụba abada. Nkiri ka na-ekiri abada deji onyozu. Ngene ka ebo. Agbarocha aha gị bụ ngene. Ha ga-ekuru gị nwa na-eke, kuru gị nwa n'orie, kuru gị nwa n'afọ, kuru gị nwa na nkwọ. Nna m sị na onye ju ogwugwu ọnwụ udo. Onye juru n'okwu ikwuru ọ naanị ike. Onye kwere n'okwu ikwuru na ọbịbịa Biafra ihe ọma na-eme n'ime Biafra ya mebere. Onye sị na ị ga-adị, onye ahụ ga-adịkwa. Onye sị na ihe ọma ama mere gị, ihe ọma ama mere gị. Chineke na-enye ndụ. Ikike niile nọ n'ime Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ime bizi na adọm ikike nọ n'ime nwụọ n'ime ebe Saminekpa. Ikike a sụgharịba gị. Onye iro kpụrụ gị n'ọnụ, ike ya anya ya sụgharịba gị. Ekwe ọnya n'ihu gị ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'azụ ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'aka nne ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'aka ekpe jump and pass. Nwa m, udo dịrị gị. Onye si udo dịrị ya ka udo na-abịara. Mmeri ka ị ga-emeri. N'iru ka ị ga-aga, ọdịda ga-abụ nke gị. Agha ndị IP, agha ndị DOS. Iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ ndị ebube agụ na-eje n'isi gị. Iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ asarị sọkụgbọ kwụ na asị na-asarị dọkụgbọ ga-eje n'isi gị. Emere ya na-eke, mere ya n'oge, mere ya n'afọ, mere ya na nkwụ. Jehova bube ha agha. Ya were abụ ọma 35 ka iri ọgba aghara. Chee ọgba aghara, chi ọgba aghara, chaa ọgba aghara, chabanụ ọgba aghara, chabanụ ọgba aghara, chabanụ ọgba aghara, chabanụ ọgba aghara. N'ime Maazị Adọm ikike n'ime Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụba n'ime Saminekpa. Saminekpa bụ abada nke ike a na-eji abada eji onizu oke ngene ka bụ agbarụcha aha gị bụ ngene ha ga-ekuru gị nwa na eke guru gị nwa na ekuru gị nwa na afọ guru nwa na nkwọ Nnamdi na onye ju ogbugbu ọnwụ udo onye juru n'okwu ikwuru ọ na-ike onye kwere n'okwu ikwuru na ọbịa Biafra ihe ọma na-eme n'ime Biafra ya mebere senede onye ahụ ga-adịkwa onye si ihe ọma ama mere gị ihe ọma ama mere gị Chineke na-enye ndụ ike niile nọ n'ime Nnamdi Kanu n'ebe na Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ime prison na adọghị ikike nọ n'ime nwụọ n'ime gị bụ samekpa ikike a sogharịba gị onye iro kpụrụgodi gị n'ọnụ ikike a mechie ya anya ya sogharịba gị ekwe ọnya n'iru gị ị ga-abụ jọmpampas ekwe n'azụ ị ga-abụ jọmpampas ekwe n'aka nne ị ga-abụ jọmpampas ekwe n'aka ekpe ị ga-abụ jọmpampas nwa m udo dịrị gị onye si udo dị mmadụ ya ka udo na-abịara mmeri ka ị ga-emeri n'iru ka ị ga-aga ọdịda agha bụ nke gị egidere m agha zoo agha ndị IPOB agha ndị GOS iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ ndị ebube agụ na-eje n'isi gị ije ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ asarị sọkwụgbọkụ na-asarị sọkwụgbọ ga-eje n'isi gị emere ya na eke mere ya n'oge mere ya na afọ mere ya na nkwọ jụọ ọbụbe ha agha ya were 5 ihe ọgbaghara ere ha ọgbaghara jiri ha ọgbaghara chaa ha ọgbaghara chabanụ ha ọgbaghara chabanụ ha ọgbaghara chabanụ ha ọgbaghara chaba ha ọgbaghara chibuchebe gị nwa m chinenye ndụ ya gị ndụ n'ihu ka ị ga-asa mee ka ọdịda agabụ nke gị
anyị ebuteghị ike Pentecost ike dị n'ụdị ike dị n'ụdị ike dị n'ụdị ike dị n'ụdị ike Pentecost ike dị n'ụdị ike aga ije meri izu ike dị n'ụdị ike anyị ebuteghị ike maka ọgbajudọrụ. The Biafra struggle is a struggle that after the liberation of Biafra, the entire world will write the Biafra story, how we got independent in a very different, very dynamic, and a very mystic way. It was onye si na abụrụ ya omegide ose ọjị nke dị iche. It is time to activate another Obanigogare or be to all of them. Ebe anọrọ atụ afọ omegini obuluzo. We are fighting a very just cause. We are fighting the freedom of Biafra. Nigeria is a country of witchcraft. Nigeria is a country of criminals. Nigeria is a country of fraud. There is nothing good about Nigeria. But you know what? God has given us the power to end the slavery in Nigeria, and it is going to end next year. Little did I know that the politicians can actually talk. Politicians can actually talk. We didn't know. I did not know that in Igbo, in Biafra, Igbo speaking part of Biafra, you actually have human beings who can talk. But our people have been killed. Our women and children are being killed every day. And I have not seen any media awareness about the killings in Biafra land. Kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. We know that there are people who can actually call the attention of many people and issue a statement. Tell Ohanese that I read their junks on social media. Tell Ohanese ndi Igbo, let me not, give them a name. Tell them that I, Simon EKPA, saw their junks on social media. And I want to tell them one thing this evening. I am not here to waste my time to address Ohanese. Tell Ohanese that we are not fighting for them. We are not fighting to liberate Ohanese. Ohanese are criminals. Criminal elders. They have lost integrity. They have no dignity. They are criminals. And we are not fighting for them. Simon EKPA and the entire Biafra are not fighting for Ohanese. I want you to tell those from the priest or whatever they call, the one that called himself a professor, Professor Franklin or Dr. Franklin or whatever he called himself, who says he's a priest. When priests were killed in Enugu, I did not see him write anything. Tell him, we are not fighting for him. We are not fighting to liberate him from Nigeria. No, he is not part of those we are fighting for. We are fighting for common Biafrans. 95% to 99% of ordinary Biafra people whose vote will be counted if today referendum take place. The referendum, if it take place, for example, the vote of Reverend is just one. The people will vote whether they want to be in Nigeria or not. Tell Ohanese, Obiozo, we are not fighting for you, Obiozo. Obiozo, you are a criminal. And that is what you are. Tell Obiozo that Simon EKPA called him today a criminal. We are not fighting to liberate Obiozo. Obiozo is a product of Nigeria. He has served in diplomatic, in foreign affairs of Nigeria. He is a diplomat. And so Nigeria made him. So we are not fighting to liberate Obiozo. Obiozo is an expired goods. He has nothing to offer to the coming generation of Biafra. So therefore, anything Obiozo or anybody or any group in any nomenclature that Ohanese under the leadership of Obiozo is leading is null and void when it comes to the new generation of Biafra. They have nothing to offer. We have sacked them. And let me tell them, from Friday, let them out and fight Biafra. Let them fight against Biafra. Because what triggers revolution is just small thing. Let them come out. During the Biafra war, Gowon told them, if I had known that Ndi Igbo love money, I wouldn't have gone to war. I would have used money to pay for them to kill themselves. But you saw this time around, we are not killing ourselves. We are going to make sure we bring down those who try to stop Biafra. You're welcome to this evening broadcast. The cloud is changing. It is no longer the way it used to look. The atmosphere is changing, not also because we are used to what we are doing. But you see, I don't smiling again. I inform you people that we will continue to smile until next year when Biafra will come. We will continue to laugh. We will continue to even demonstrate that we are not serious until next year. Behind the scene, we know what is going on. So, I want to inform Biafrans today, our fight to liberate Biafra from Nigeria is not about liberating the governors. We don't liberate governors. We don't even need them in Biafra. Our fight to liberate Biafra from Nigeria today has nothing to do with elite, the so-called elite. We are not fighting to liberate elite. We are fighting to liberate you who cannot pay for hospital bill. We are fighting to liberate you who don't have amenities. We are fighting to liberate you who cannot go to farm. We are fighting to liberate you who is so scared to talk in your own country. We are fighting to liberate you who, when you see white, because you are scared of Fulani butchering you and killing you, you cannot talk. It is going to be very hard. But believe me, when Biafra come, you will know what we have done for you. So we are not fighting for the people that have access to write on Vanguard News, or those who have access to write on Sahara Reporter, or those who have access to write on Channel TV. These are not the people. We are fighting for those who do not have access to anything, and they are bigger in number. That is what we are fighting. We are not fighting to liberate Ubiozo and co. So disregard all those nincompoop that call themselves us. The time is coming when we are going to go to them, we are going to capture them during the revolution. The revolution that is coming, all of them must leave Biafra. We will go to them and capture them. So I want you to cut this audio and send to them. Tell them that those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make the violent revolution possible. And that's where we are now. Our women came. They came out to ordinary protests last week. All of you watch how the military and the terrorists in uniform molested our women. And some of them probably are still locked up. They were dehumanized, molested, tortured, degraded in front of camera. Everybody saw that. Our women came out. Some of them were tear gassed. Women. So, I want to inform you people today that the game has changed. It is no longer business as usual. I believe that the game has changed. I want you to understand the reason we must respect ourselves for the fear of the unknown. Before Obiozo or before any governor will tell you to go out and fight against Biafra, tell them to go to Opiweka. Tell them to go to Head Bridge, because that is, when Biafra come, you don't know where it's going to be capital. So we respect Head Bridge very well. So tell them to go to Head Bridge and make a live video. Let them carry all the armored tank in Anambra. It's a challenge to Biozo, because it will be good for a bigger person to be the starting point of revolution for Biafra to come. So tell Obiozo that we are challenging him with his criminals and corrupt elders. The elders that could not talk when Fulani were butchering people in a Hamufu. The elders that could not release a press statement when Fokona Enugu was on rampage. Biafrans and the other Nigerians in Fokona Enugu. Obiozo lost his voice. Ohaneze lost their voice. Every person that are writing, all the people that are writing today, including the Nikompu, illiterate Nigerians who don't go to school, they studied by strike. All of them flooded social media, sharing, we counter, sit at home. We counter, sit at home. None of these idiots shared their fellow Nigerians that Fulani have kidnapped. None of them. Did you see any? No, you did not. If you see where they have shared it, let me know so that I can also tell you that they actually shared it. And I want to show you one of the pictures so that you go and ask all these idiots whether they shared how Fulani kidnapped, molest, kill, maim our people. You understand me? I want you to watch this.
Okay, I dey. Okay, now I dey with my picking. Yeah, dey. 2 days are given her now. If I not pay money, I'll kill your picking now.
Fulani is telling the parent of this probably a Biafran lady, a Biafran, very beautiful girl. Fulani cannot give birth to anybody like this. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. Fulani is telling the family, if you do not bring the money, we are going to kill her. Now I want you to look at this girl.
Understand? Mba kudao kudibadam kasi yaron kundun now.
I want you to look at this girl. Kanu Obiozo, as ugly as he is, give birth to a beautiful Biafra girl or lady like this. Obiozo is a very, very ugly man. Because some of them I don't know what their children look like. You know, we can be very, very insultive. So when somebody wants us to insult him, we will bless you. We will bless you with insult. That's who we are. We don't look face. Wednesday is when you are not respecting yourself. I want you people, Biafra, to ask Obiozo, can he give birth to a child and a beautiful girl like this that Fulani is now threatening to kill in Biafra land? No, Obiozo don't. I don't even know what his children look like. But I'm very, very sure that Obioso children will look, except if it is not their father. I am going to cross the line today because, you see, you call yourself the leader of Ohaneze. Who is the Ohaneze? This girl here is Ohaneze. The people that are being killed, Hamufu, they are the part of Ohaneze. The people that are being killed, kidnapped in Four Corner, they are part of Ohaneze. Biafrans, the young people that are being killed in Imo State, they are part of the Ohaneze. But I understand, these people that, the people that greedy Igbo elderly people, what they do is they gather themselves and they call themselves Ohaneze. Your Ohaneze end in your carcass. They don't know the meaning of Ohaneze. Ohaneze is not to fight for Igbo president. That is not what Ohaneze stand for. Ohaneze don't stand for people to be presidency. That is not Ohaneze. Ohaneze start from the grassroots. Today, they are not doing Ohaneze from the grassroots. They are doing it from the top. I want BIAFRANS, John Obiozo. What is the work of Ohaneze from the grassroots? That's nothing. Failures. How can you have vibrant men like me coming from Biafra? Vibrant men like Awonyendu coming from Biafra. And you expect us to sit down and watch idiots? We are going to show them. We people don't know the anger we are coming. Don't worry. They say, the other day, they say we are talking on social media. Every time, Odiono, talk on social media. We warn them. We say, release Nnamdi Kanu. We gave ultimatum, it expired. We gave another ultimatum, it expired. We gave another one, it expired. We gave another one, it expired. It is expiring, and they started mocking us. Oh, every time you give ultimatum, nothing is happening. Don't worry. We watch you people. You say we have mouth. I don't know what is the problem this time around. Worried. Why is entire Nigeria on fire for ordinary sit at home? You people should ignore us, right? Because we are only talking on social media. But I want to tell you now that the time has come. Water is what we are going to give it to you people from the beginning till the end. And one day, all of you will sit down and think, where are these things coming from? So, including those who say we are doing this one and doing that one, all of you will see what is going to happen. So I want you to ask Obiozo, where is all this Ohaneze thing? What is the essence? What is the motive of Ohaneze? Because, I want to educate. Ohaneze means that it is Oha, and Ndeze. So, Oha is this girl you see here. It's part of the Oha. In case we know Igbo. This girl is Oha. What has Ohaneze done for one of them that has been tied like this? They can never be part of it because it is not Igbo presidency. But that is what Ohaneze should be doing. When, as today, Ehamufu is hot, and I'm telling people in Ehamufu to remain very strong. Is it not Ehamufu? We will open a new front there. We are opening a new front another place, and then we are going to defeat them and win them with the spirit. Don't worry. Ehamufu must be very strong. We are there. We can't run away from them. All the killing in Ehamufu, military did not go there. You see how people were butchered and people were running away from the village. Military did not go there. It is only when we went there to protect the people. Bam! They carry all the armor tank from a 2 division. They go to Hamufu. We will not run away from them. You know, we will engage them. At the end of the day, they will regret going to face us in Hamufu very soon. I want you people to understand that we are entering a very, very bloody revolution. A very bloody one. All of them are going to run away from our land. And the world will tell the story, how we fight our freedom. Every country that I want to inform you that every country that fought for independence of their country have a history. And Biafra will not be exempted from that. The way we are going to fight this Biafra is not the same way other people have fought their own. I have said it. Now, let me tell you what is going to happen. For those who do not understand why we are calling, for sit at home. The sit at home is 1, to prepare you for what is to come next year. 2, the demand for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. 3, the preparation of no Nigeria election in BIAFRALAND. 4, to prepare you for Biafra exit from Nigeria in 2023. I remember that when people say, what has sit at home, what have you achieved with the sit at home, you will never understand, because illiteracy is a disease. If not that illiteracy is a disease and Nigeria is deliberately disenfranchising you from it in education, if not that Nigeria is deliberately doing it because of the nomadic people that are ruling Nigeria, you will understand what the civil disobedience, what we are going to gain from it since 1 year. But I'm going to explain in brief. I want you to understand that we have been able to demonstrate beyond reasonable doubt that Nigeria don't control Biafra territory anymore. That is number 1. So when we talk about do you control your territory, you can categorically say, yes, we control our territory. So indirectly, the government have lost power to Biafra people. We don't recognize them anymore. For 1 year, we sustained civil disobedience of sit at home every Monday. You, as an ordinary person, will not understand what we will do. When we begin to do this, when the guerrilla warfare will start in full force, then you understand, because it is going to be part of the things we're going to table as a case. 2, we are going to do everything to make sure that the 5 days sit at home is achieved, which Biafrans are already complying to it. It is going to also demonstrate that the Nigerian government, through their agent in Biafra land, from governors to senators, to have no power over Biafra land. That is the biggest liberation ever. And I like the way they counter the order. I like the way they counter it. They are going to counter it, yet they will stay at home. They will respect Biafra. The Biafra people are saying are going to lock down Biafra land, that territory. They're going to sit at home. And it will go down in the history of this liberation. Remember, it is a preparation of what is to come next year. Forget all these people telling you, deceiving people. All these people are the opposition. Opposition is normal. Okay? Don't allow them to distract you. We are the highest percentage. We are in 95 to 99. So don't listen to them. These are distractors. It is normal to have opposition. That is why you must not lose focus all the people coming here to tell you, oh, this is deceive people, what is law? There are opposition, and it is normal in any movement. Nobody, there is no nation in this world that you have actually fought that everybody in that country come out to say they want independence. It is not possible. Even Nigeria, when Nigeria was trying to get independence, did not refuse. You not read the history? Nigeria you see today, they did not agree to Nigeria. Are you not aware? Not, entire North, like the representative of North, they say they don't want Nigeria. It was like a cat and dog fight. At the end of the day, they bribed them before they agree. Are you not aware of that? No, you see, you don't know your history. So if you know your history, all these people coming here to write, and they'll be also writing, and all this governor writing, it is normal. That is why we are very, very strong, because it is not moving us. So do not listen to them. What is going to speak is the sit at home. That is the thing that is speaking more than all this nonsense they write on social media. If they come, we face them physically. It is the fire and the fight of the strongest that wins it. We are no longer romancing it. If you come, if you defeat us, you go. But when we defeat you, you go inside. So let them come out on Friday. I want you to understand that the people you saw or you are seeing today writing junks on pages of newspaper are just 0.001% of us. The only thing that make you hear them is because they control the media in the zoo. Do you see them report our order? No. But do you see them reporting the counter order? Yes. Because it is coming from them. But you know what? They have actually helped us to report the order. Because people are not looking at the countering order. They are actually looking at the order itself. I am telling you. Are you not seeing it? So forget them. Let them continue to counter it. But let the people that are countering it be the first to come out on Friday. I am telling you. Because angels move around Biafra. And the Biafra flag will be hoisted in entire Biafra land. If you say we are not going to fight for freedom, come out. Let us see you. Come from European Union, come from America, come from London, come from Britain. We are going to tell you your history. You can't deceive us anymore. That was then. Now we are going to tell you your history. We will tell you the law. And we want to know that law. And let us tell you your own history. How you came to Africa. You kill us by force. You take our natural resources at gunpoint. You force everything and you stole from us. You steal everything. You steal our oil. You steal our gas. You steal our diamond. You steal our limestone. You steal everything from us at gunpoint. And now we are picking up the gun to say enough is enough. So I want to see those who will say, go and carry Simon Ekpa. Come and arrest Simon Ekpa. I am here and I am going to burn like fire. The more is coming. We are going to make history, my Biafra people. The time is not, this is not 1967. We are living in modern age, where information is power, where education creates the way to success, where education creates the way, make impossibility possible. Information is power, and we have gathered information to use to destroy the entity called zoo. And we are going to do it next year. What is our plan? It is not every plan we are going to make open. Our plan is that Biafra people that are going to sit at home, that will enforce sit at home, we will enforce no Nigeria election in Biafra territory. And let me tell you, we have a map. We have a map. We are going to enforce no Nigeria election in Biafra land. And this sit at home now is going to be the beginning of it. So this broadcast is going to be very, very short because of the I am coming. So those of you trying to call me and say, oh, look at I will block all of you. Some of you that I have not blocked is because I reserve some special respect. So if you are part of those who have contacted me, and you have not seen block, it means that I'm reserving this. The respect is like this. It is that one you are blocked, and I will never speak with you again. Just one more. From A to Z. Of course, you people are not even many. It's just few of you that are contacting me about that. But those who are contacting me, especially those who communicate with me, if you contact me again to talk about this, even if it is a message, once I receive any more message from you, I will block you. I'll speak to you again until Biafra come. So this is the last warning. I believe that yesterday or so, I gave this warning that nobody should contact me. So if you contact me again, no matter who you are, I will block you and I will never pick your call again till Biafra come. And I know it doesn't take anything away from you, but that is what I'm going to do. It will satisfy, my conscience will be good when I do that. I don't want all this agent disguising themselves as they want to work for Biafra. You don't know that when you fight for freedom, you pay price. There is price for it. You people are worried about 5 days sit at home. Why Mazinam, you connive with the Fulanis to kidnap Mazinam Kanu? You think that when you kidnap him, everybody that are following him, they have sold out, and so for that reason, you have defeated him. You kidnap him, right? The people that kidnap Mazinam Kanu are statement today, counter others. I don't know why they are issuing. And the worst part is that the other one, the criminal who is the contractor of the ending Mazinam Kanu life and his legacy, called the criminal Ejiofor. Ejiofor is coming. Onyendu did not order sit at home. Did anybody say Onyendu order sit at home? I don't know. Did anybody say Onyendu order sit at home? They came, they said Onyendu did not order sit at home. Onyendu. Is it Onyendu that is going to be ordering sit at home from DSS dungeon? So are they expecting that Onyendu should order sit at home from DSS dungeon? I want you people to understand that those who sold Mazinam Kanu, they have also ganged up. But the point is that Biafrans has been liberated. And today, you don't need to deceive them. They are seeing it. They have come to understand the thing that was happening and that has been happening and that is still happening. Then they have been deceived. They have been deceived. I told them, the kidnap of Mazinam Kanu will give us Biafra. Because me, Agama taunu, tagidunu, taunu, tamashinonu nike. Biafra will come. You can call me any name today, but majority of Biafrans, they want what I'm doing and they like what I'm doing, and I'm representing them very well. I am a messenger. You can tag me any name you want. I don't care. It is not the name you call me today that I want to answer. It is the name you are going to call me after 20 years. That is the name I am after. I'm not after this name you are calling me. I'm not after this Ekperima. I'm not after a criminal. I'm not after the agent of Nigeria. I'm not after, it doesn't bother me. I'm a focused man. So I have a target. My target is not, I said I want to make a history of people, one of those who restored Biafra nation. So I am not here to worry about the threat. Samanekpa arrest this. I know what I'm doing. Come and arrest me. Come. I am here. Ejurumana. You are calling Nigeria government to arrest me. Arrest and come and arrest Samanekpa. I don't know how many times you people are going to arrest Samanekpa for fighting for freedom. For since 1 year now, you have been writing Samanekpa is a criminal. Samanekpa is the leader of terrorists. Samanekpa, it doesn't move me. It doesn't move me just an inch because I know what I'm doing. Yet, you, after bragging on social media and on pages of Vanguard, that you cannot do anything. You can't. I will fight you, Nigeria Fulani terrorist. I will fight you people till Biafra come from afar. And when you see, they say you are fighting, you come to Nigeria, come and fight. Mad people everywhere. The people that are shouting P2B, P2B, are they in Nigeria? You tell me to come to Nigeria to fight. Why Tinubu is going to Chatham House to give speech, to become a Nigeria president? Is Chatham House or Chatham, whatever they call it in London, is he a Nigeria house? You are telling me to come to Nigeria to fight when they have invited Atiku and he must go to Chatham House to give a speech to become a Nigeria president. Ndiara, you are not asking Atiku, why are you going to Chatham House to give a speech to become Nigeria president? Isn't that crazy? You are not asking Tinubu. They are sharing it everywhere, broadcasting it live. Tinubu is in Chatham House. When you speak in Chatham House, you become president of Nigeria. I am here in my own Chatham House here in Finland. Finland is the one of the country that have not invaded any country. They have not stolen from anybody. They never steal our artifact. They have not stolen our oil. They have not stolen our natural resources. They live by clean hand, truth, brain economy, and everything they have. They have not gone to any country to steal from them. This country that are stealing. Somebody will tell me, come to Nigeria and fight. Come and lead from the front. Is your president leading from the front? How many times have your stupid and terrorist president from Nigeria Republic, how many times have you traveled out of Nigeria? What is he doing there? He should be leading you. Be worried more about your president leading you in Nigeria. Your president is leading you outside Nigeria, and you are calling me that is fighting for my freedom to not come to your terrorist country where you kill people without court judgment. Without verdict, you kill people. Where you don't value human life. Me will come there. I will stay here and divide Nigeria. That is why I came to this world, to divide Nigeria and rescue some of my people that are very scared today of their life. That is what I have come to do. So when you see them telling you, oh, you are Biafra, you are shouting from Finland, he is shouting from Finland, idiots, Obiozo, all of them, that what are their presidential candidates doing in Chatham House? Is Chatham House Nigeria? Is it a Nigeria house? If they tell you, you are telling this man, he is commanding you, telling you to sit at home from Finland, tell them, Tinubu have been given America visa after many years. He committed crime in America. He did not go to America again. They gave him visa. What is he going to America to do? Is America Nigeria? Is he going to be president of America? What is he going to America to do? He is going to go to America as somebody running for president of Nigeria. What is he going to do in America? The reason Tinubu is going to America, the reason Tinubu is giving you a speech from Chatham House to become your president, which is the reason why I'm here from afar. And I'm going to divide Nigeria from afar. That is what we are doing. And we are going to succeed. So, you see stupid people that were in Nigeria, they don't have critical thinking. How can you have a critical thinking in Nigeria where you stay 10 months strike in your house, do hawking business, do all the agboro job, and do all the petty job for 10 months, and then you go to write exam in school for 3 months, and then you get your certificate after 3 years. You don't reason like a human being. That is why somebody who is in the same program with me from London will be speaking like somebody who was born in Queen Elizabeth Palace. Somebody that traveled to London yesterday. Inferiority complex. He is speaking when we are discussing important things. He come to tell me, why can't you go to Nigeria? Why they are talking about election in Nigeria from afar? I want you people to understand how stupid Nigerians are. All of them are very stupid. Very, very stupid people. And it sometimes, it is a very shameful thing. That is why Barrister Ejiofor paraded himself. They have, we just kept quiet. We were trying to say this criminal Barrister Ejiofor will try to whether he's going to change from the selling of onion, whether the spirit will deliver. Whether, he did not change. Rather, he continued to go deeper into the crime. And they were calling him international erudite. I don't know what makes Barrister Jofo international erudite. They say he's erudite that could not differentiate between acquitted and discharged. Erudites don't know the difference between acquitted and discharged. Erudites don't know when a case has been adjourned and the case has been struck out of the court. Erudites don't know, small thing, what, ethics of legal profession. You go into criminality, buying gun and giving to small tout to become their men. He will command them. Oh, I'm this Barrister Jofo. It's the only people that will give me command. Let me tell you people, I want you to go to every place you see them telling Simon Ekpa to come to Nigeria and lead. Tell them, as long as their presidential candidates are going to Chanton House, we are going to destroy and divide Nigeria and liberate Biafra from afar. We may not go to Chanton House, but we are going to go there later on to speak to them. Believe me, Simon Ekpa will go to Chanton House for the fact that I want to go there to speak about Biafra from that house. Go and mark my words today. I, Simon Ekpa, will go there and I will speak about Biafra. I don't know how it's going to happen. I will go there. Go and mark my word. Because the reason you're welcome back. The reason I'm going to go to Chanton House to speak about Biafra is coming. Mark my words today. After what is going to happen next year, this British, they will be forced to invite Biafra. And we are going to go to Chanton House to speak. I don't know how it is going to happen, though, but you see this prophecy today, go and mark it down. By the time we finish, you see, the people they are going to Chanton House. Tinubu was in Chanton House. Or did he go there as a presidential candidate before? No. Atiku was there in 2018. Was he there as a presidential candidate? No. But let me tell you, in this 2023, we are going to make history that will force Britain that in Chatham House, Biafra will be discussed. I am telling you. All right, Chukuma, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Go and mark it. I want you people to understand that, first of all, next year, we will make sure that nobody, all these criminals, corrupt leaders that call themselves leaders, all this one writing, like Anambra government, federal government arrest Simon Ekpa. Idiot. They have not arrested all the criminals in their land. They want to arrest Simon Ekpa that is fighting a freedom. Anambra government have not arrested their commissioner for utility because the silence of the commissioner of utility after being a victim of kidnapping by Benjamin Marubugo and the rather calling for arrest of Simon Ekpa from Finland means that all of them are criminals. So they should first of all arrest the commissioner for utility who probably have joined the kidnapping and hired assassin squad in Anambra State. They should first of all arrest him. Because I believe that the killing of this honorable member that they chop his head, the hand of the utility commissioner is there. So let them come and declare themselves. How was he killed? Who was behind the assassination? Soludo. So they should first of all arrest themselves before arresting somebody abroad. Tell the governor of Anambra or Anambra State, they should first of all arrest the criminals within them because they have many of them. Ejiofor is there. Tell them to arrest Ejiofor. Ejiofor knows some of the things that is going on in Anambra. They should first of all arrest him before going abroad. But let me tell you people one thing. It is not going to be business as usual. Next year, there will be no Of course, I don't know, they have conducted election in Anambra. So Anambra is going to be different. So maybe it is only going to be so. I don't know how many people are having election in in Anambra, the senators and stuff like that. But let me tell you one thing. By next year, 2023, everybody that is running land will get voted. They will not be elected. We are going to bring them. That is where the revolution is starting from. So I want you to understand the importance of this in Nigeria from conducting election. No matter what it is going to cost us, we must make sure this particular one, we achieve it. After that, there will be no representative in Nigeria. Because, I have explained this thing to you people before. They tell you that, oh, why don't you tell Umahi to step down? Why don't you tell Andiuba to step down? Why don't you tell Ngige to step down? Why don't you tell this one to step down? Why don't you tell that one to step down? Because they know that you don't have the power to ask them to step down inside Nigeria because you have elected them. So when you do the wrong, go to Abuja, you can't tell them to step down in Abuja. No. The place where you are going to tell them to step down is from the constituency where you are voting them in. Once they get voted, bam, they will run away, disappear. When Fulani is killing you, all of you, you think that a handful of people don't have senator. You think that Four Corner don't have senator. All those places have scattered them. But did you hear the senator intervening and say, I am sending police, military, go there and save the people? No. They have senators. But you don't see them. All of them are in Abuja, collecting 40 million every month. So, you know what you are going to do? By next year, we will stop them from their word, from their constituency, from those places where they get the vote. That is where we are going to stop them. And no single person will be voted in. After that, either they run out of to exile or they stay there and we fight this thing together. I want you to believe what I'm saying because this is the number one plan. After we have succeeded in making sure that Umahi didn't get anybody to be voted for and get voted in Ebonyi State, we have reduced Ebonyi State to leveling ground for Biafra. Nobody will be governor. When we have succeeded in making sure in a state, nobody will get vote. No election will take place. We have made sure that Enugu State has become a leveling ground for the proper revolution that is to come. All the government officials in Enugu, they will all either run away or they stay and fight with us. We go to Anambra. Those who have something to do, whether they have voted in Anambra next year, we will make sure no single vote is casted in Anambra part of Biafra. And those who are aspiring to become anything in Anambra, nobody will vote them. And we know Soludo is already a gone-by story, so we don't have, Soludo is not a problem. We go to Imo State. Anybody that want to be anything in Imo State, we will open the strongest front in Imo. Imo is a place where any Ubenu Fenuo and next year. I want you people to mark this thing and save the video because Imo State have killed, they have committed the worst genocide. Nobody have talked about it. None of these people you are going to say you want to die for next year is talking about it. Not Ohaneze that is telling you not to disregard the sit at home. Not, I even remember the one they call Mosob. All of them. The one, oh God, Chineke mere better. The one they call Mosob is giving press statement to Simon Ekpa. Say, Biafra, disregard the sit at home. That is everybody they have gathered together against Chineke. They say that they are not gathering against me. They say they are gathering against Simon Ekpa. All these people have gathered together. Now tell me, those who say I am agent of Nigeria, who is now agent of Nigeria? Is it me or those who are writing press statement telling you to disregard our sit-at-home order? The same government they say I am working for, they are calling the government to come and arrest me for fighting for one people. So I want you people to understand that we are going to deal with them because The world have created the room for what is to come. For a very long time ago, we were crying, shouting and crying. Hear our cry. We are being killed every day. We wrote to UN, we wrote to ICC, we wrote to everywhere. Nobody is listening to us. Because of the oil, we are going to deal with them. The madness is coming. So I want you people to understand, when we go to Imo State, we will make sure that the power, we are going to double everything we are doing in another state in Imo State. If Hope Uzodinma think is a man, let him stay in Imo State next year. Let him bring all the jihad Fulani army from Chad to come to Imo State. I get next year. I want you to understand that when you come to Abia State, we will make sure nobody get voted there. The same thing will continue to the entire state of Biafra. And after that, I want you, by the time we succeed in doing this, I don't need you to tell me, or you don't need me to tell you, what the atmosphere will be like. I want you to understand that this is your right to freedom. Don't listen to anybody telling you, Britain, do this, do that. Oh, you are inciting violence, this, that, violence, that. Are they not the ones fighting in Ukraine? Are they not the ones supplying arms to Ukraine? It is the understanding we are yearning for freedom. Nigeria can never work, and it can never work again. And we are saying we don't want to be part of Nigeria again. And when they come to tell you, come and be Nigeria, and that is why we are going into armed struggle. Not going in, we are already into armed struggle. Now we are engaging them in a hamufu, and we will engage them. Woto. Until, now we are still doing the testing ground. We are testing the ground. All these criminals, you don't have anything. You don't have anything. Because all these criminals that have deceived Biafra for 13 years or 8 years or so, they have nothing. So they are wondering, why is this man talking like this? What is going on? Did he have something? Is there something that they don't know? Yeah, they say, oh, bring this one. You don't have that. You don't have that. You people are going to see what is going to happen next year. These are the same people who bragged, shared our ultimatum. Oh, ultimatum, it has passed. Oh, you have not done anything. Now we are ready to do something. You are fighting it. Now it is time to do something. You come and they say you are fighting it. Yet you can't do anything. You have not provided any solution. All you do is to sit back. When somebody else wants to do something, you go and pull him. Come, I've collected money. Let us pull him down. The people that gave you money will be calling you. Are you not seeing Simon Ekpa? What are we going to do? Don't worry, I am on it. I am going to give a counter statement. And they will do the right. These are the people who are in the same country with you, where Fulani are killing you every day. There is no press statement. I was kind of surprised. I was surprised. I didn't know that. I was thinking that all these people are very busy, or that they are dead, all of them, or that they are no longer interested in Nigeria, or they are no longer talking. They don't want to talk. I was surprised. For, all of a sudden, entire media in Nigeria, entire social, everywhere was on fire. All of a sudden, Nigeria woke up. I want you to know one thing. Do you know the reason why they wake up? Because they know the heat of Biafra exit has never gathered the kind of momentum it gathered now. And that's why I told you people that we must make sure that the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu will be as worthless as possible to the zoo government. And that is what we have succeeded to do. What these elders, these corrupt elders have done today show that I must give kudos to Biafrans that we have succeeded in making the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu very worthless to Nigeria. That is number one target. We have achieved it. We have just achieved that. So when they tell you, what did the autopilot do? What have they done? Tell them we have been able to succeed. We have plan. We have target. We have a date. We have countdown. All these things are planned. It is not something that just come and fall from the blue moon. We plan it. I have been shouting for almost a year. Let us make sure that Nigeria government regrets kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. Let us make sure that the kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu will be very expensive than the cost of releasing him. This has been my preaching from the beginning till now. And I can beat my chest and tell you today, we have succeeded in that. That is why all of them are not sleeping. And let me tell you, it is your responsibility as a Biafran to make sure that we prove to them that the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu has become worthless with this sit at home that is coming from the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 14th day of December. Because if Nnamdi Kanu is here, he would have done that with me. So we must make sure that the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu is completely worthless and useless. So, you know, sometimes I look at these people, I shake my head. When I look at them, I shake my head. Because the time for the test has come. You know, we have been writing exam, we have been studying and studying for the past 1 year. We have been studying, taking lectures, you know, taking lectures. The people coming now to shout about, oh, there is no sit at home. They don't take lectures with us. They are not Biafrans. These are the people who have calculated how they will use you to make money with politicians. And you become an obstacle to their money. That is what is happening. You become an obstacle to their money. It is not about your good. It is not about your whatever you are doing. Only say, do one God, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Yesterday we spent about 4 hours here, and today we're not going to spend that. We're going to take calls, of course. Akwaite Etekamba Etiowo, thank you very much for your super chat. Appreciate you. And there are other super chat that I didn't remember. Please pardon me and forgive me. All right. So I want you people to understand that we must be very, very resolute. We must be very resolute. We must make sure we don't fall victim to the trap of anybody. We are too wise for that. The sit at home will be enforced in entire Biafra land. It is not like before. So make sure you stay clear. What we are doing is to fight for your freedom. We are not here. Freedom fighting is not begging. We are not begging this Fulani terrorist government that sponsor terrorism. We are not begging them. We are going to fight with them. We are going to use gun because they use gun to kill our people. We are going to fight with them. And that's what we are doing. Self-defense. Defending our people. When our women go out to protest, they kill them. So we can the best thing we can do now to show our anger is to sit at home. Lock down businesses. And when they tell you, oh, you are locking down businesses, oh, you are destroying, is a lie. That is the story they want to tell you. They make you poor so that you can't rise up against them.
The information is that from December 9, December 10, December 11, December 12, and December 14, nobody should be seen outside. It is safe. Stay in your house. Use this time. Use today. See it. Buy everything you need. Stay in your house. Come out to the
Any chairman of any market that is open, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In BIAFRALAND, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after the other. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023, because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can you do? All of you were there claiming this is our nation, Nigeria, without shame. People you disgust. Super.
Adom ikike n'ime Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụba n'ime Samini Ekpa ihe ebubo abada nkiri ka na-ekiri abada deji onye ozu oke ngene ka bụ agbarụcha aha gị bụ ngene ha ga-ekuru gị nwa na ekeguru gị nwa n'ole ekuru gị nwa na afọ ekuru gị nwa na nkwọ nna m si na onye ju ogwugwu ọnwụ udo onye juru n'okwu ikwuru ọ naanị ike onye kwere n'okwu ikwuru na ọbịbịa Biafra ihe ọma na-eme n'ime Biafra ya mebere onye sị na ị ga-adị onye ahụ aga-adịkwa onye sị na ihe ọma ama mmere gị ihe ọma ama mmere gị Chineke na-enye ndụ ikike niile nọ n'ime Nnamdi Kanu n'ebe ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ime prison Adom ikike nọ n'ime nwụọ n'ime gị bụ Samini ikike a sogharịba gị onye iro kpụrụgodo gị n'ọnụ ikike a mechie ya anya ya sogharịba gị ekwe ọnya n'iru gị ị ga-abụ jump and pass ekwe n'azụ ị ga-abụ jump and pass ekwe n'aka nne ị ga-abụ jump and pass ekwe n'aka ekpe ị ga-abụ jump and pass nwa m udo dere gị onye si udo dere mmadụ ya ka udo na-abịara mmeri ka ị ga-emeri n'iru ka ị ga-aga ọdịda ga-abụ nke gị emegidere m agha zuu agha ndị IPOP agha ndị DOS iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ ndị ebube agụ na-eje n'isi gị ije ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ asarị sọkwụgbọ kụnazi na-asarị dọkwụgbọ ga-eje n'isi gị emere ya na eke mere ya n'oge mere ya na afọ mere ya na nkwụ Jehova bube ha agha ya were abụ ọma 35 tiri ha ọgba aghara chere ha ọgba aghara tiri ha ọgba aghara taa ha ọgba aghara chabanụ ha ọgba aghara chabanụ ha ọgba aghara ha ọgba aghara ọgba aghara Chibuchebe gị nwa m Chinenye ndụ ya gị ndị n'iru ka ị ga-agasa ma ọdịda a ga-abụ nke gị
It is not enough. It is not enough that we are complaining that the economy of the Igbo land is collapsing because of sit at home. Hello? You may not know the impact of this sit at home issue. It is so painful to any business person. salary. But for people who have businesses, so we have to lift our hands, because the secret of that sit at home is the releasing of Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi is free today, sit at home will stop today. So lift your hand. We pray for prisoners, and one of us is in prison, and because of his importance, even the government could not stop sit at home. I say, go to work, go to work. Yet they are in their houses. And if they are about to move, they will use about 20 security vehicles around themselves. So we shall lift our hands to pray. For over 3 years now, this is the year Igbo people have farmed. Listen. For over 3 years now, this is the best year Igbo people had farmed. We are thanking our young men who helped to clear the farms from herdsmen disturbances. God will bless you. To know what it means. In Abogugu last time, one farmer was killed and the whole body butchered and was brought between Ozala and Abogugu. The body packed there. Now, our farms, by the grace of God, are freed from herdsman destruction. One of our priests last year, all his farms just messed up. He was crying. This year, he started laughing. So I am thanking our young men. I am blessing the Igbo youths. It shall be well with you. Amen. So I wenere Chukwu aka enu. Taa Good Friday mbọsị nwere onwe. Isa anyị na-ekpe ekpere maka nwere onwe nke nwanne anyị Nnamdi. O nwere onwe tata site atụ ma kwụsata. O nwere onye kwutere na okwu, ọ batara ya na mba. Mụ abụ onye izi bịabụrụ ịbịa ka mba. Simon Ekpa wee pịa m ya. Pịa m ya sị na a ga-apịa m mana gọta. N'ọkwa ugwu ka a na-akwanyere m mmechikwa ọnụ zere ha na sit at home. I went home and meditated on that. It's painful. But it is now a responsibility upon us to pray out that our brother. I went to the Tunisia. Ebe ọ bụla ọ nọ ya mara na ụmụnne ya were ya aka elu. Ọkwa nsọ nụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Ịnụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Asị m ịnụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Ịnụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ. Ịnụrụ ude nwa na-agba n'ọsọ.
The man called Simon Ekpa.
Thank you very much.
I said Simon Ekpa is post, and the people begin to ask what kind of process. I told them, I said Simon Ekpa is fully possessed, and also is a man that everybody should be careful to stay out. What's the meaning of that? The meaning of that is what is called the possessed with the spirit of freedom. When somebody is possessed with the spirit of freedom,
it will be in such a way that the person has no any other thing to do than to fight for what's called freedom. So you look at the Biafran land as a place called the fatherland of Biafra. The spirit of freedom right there in Biafra has already completely possessed Simon Ekpa. And as he has possessed Simon Ekpa, you that is trying to begin to make noise or fight with him or do one thing, you are also fighting the spirit of freedom. And if anything happens to you, it is not my concern, because you don't understand how spiritual things and the things of the spirit goes. Because in the realm of the spirit, when God wants to make sure somebody's used for the purpose, that use based on the coming upon the spirit, or what the kind of power that has possessed you, or the spirit that possessed you. So spirit of freedom is already in his life and has possessed him fully, and they cannot talk any other thing than what's called freedom. And if anybody needs to move on the same direction or the same path, you must also come to the level of that level of spirit of freedom to endow you and possess you, and then you can be able to talk about freedom. People that talk about freedom with empty mouth, they end up and they're carried by chaff. When the wind blows, they are carried away. People that talk about freedom, when something bribe is given to them, they just betray and go away. But people that are possessed with the spirit of freedom, with the spirit of BIAFRALAND, no matter the bribe you give to them, they will never accept your bribe. They will never agree with you. If you like, bring take president of some country, they will never accept it, except that freedom that has possessed them, that they are what they go about. So, filled with the spirit of what's called freedom fighting. And so you should stay clear and not fight the man that has received what is called the grace, or received the power or the spirit of freedom. Don't fight that man. Fighting that man will destroy your life. It may even cost you what you will never generation may continue to suffer it. So I am not here to begin to follow anybody or guide anybody. I am here to throw light of what I am seeing in the spirit, because the spiritual always control the physical. And when I give the message that's called the spiritual message, I pass it raw the way it is. So Simon Ekpa is a man that has already been filled and also possessed fully with the spirit of freedom. And spirit of freedom is not the kind of spirit that you joke with. When Jesus came upon the face of the earth, he said, the spirit of the Father is upon me, for he has anointed me. The spirit of the Lord has come upon me. He has anointed me to good tidings, spread the good news, to carry the word of God all over the place. And Jesus went about, was doing exactly what the spirit of the Father possessed him, and that same spirit was what made him, and even to the extent that he died on the cross and was buried, and on the third day he resurrected, because there's a spirit that quickened the dead body, and the spirit quickened Jesus, and Jesus went up and began to do exactly what he came to the world to do. So Simon Ekpa, you are seeing, is a disciple of what's called freedom fighting, and the spirit of freedom has fully possessed him. You can never separate him from that spirit, and you can never wake up and talk about any other thing rather than talking about freedom. And that is why most of the revelations, most of the deep mystic things that is bringing out here and here is based on the spirit of freedom that is upon his life. So if you want to stop him, go first of remove the spirit of freedom out of him. So when you remove freedom, then you can have a way. But if you cannot remove the spirit of freedom, you better join him and not fight him. That is what's going on. You can be from all the people that must talk about freedom are people in the class of what's called Jim or Jume Ojuku. We talk about people, you go straight away, you talk about somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. That person is known, not known, but they are hot. You talk about Simon Ekpa. You talk about Prophet David. We are not talking about the freedom based on we want to money or this or that. We are talking about the emancipation of gospel people. People is in Nigeria, and also they are not time. You're supposed to shine there. It ought to change the destiny of Africa, change the destiny of the people right here in South Africa and the West Africa, Nigeria side, to change, even bring a blessing to Yorubas, to outside, to Fulani and everywhere, to bring the light that will shine permanently. But it is quite unfortunate that people have sat on these things and not allowing this light to shine. And this is what has been causing the darkness that has covered all of the place. So major prophet of God is in the business of also throwing the light in the prophet, so that people that know what's called the truth can be able to follow the truth, because a prophet is a prophet, and any nation that must be great in life must also walk what's called people that are possessed with the spirit of freedom, people that are filled with the spirit of freedom. Jesus said, the spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to preach the good tidings. So this is the work of the Spirit. It's not the work of flesh and blood. It is things of the Spirit. And that is why I keep on saying, if you must follow a man that is led by the Spirit, you also have to be spiritual. If you are not spiritual, you begin to chase shadow. You will be talking out of the point, going here and there, chasing the cloud and cloud chaser and all of that. You will not know how things are going. And this is why we try to follow up in the realm of the Spirit, and everything that has been happening in the prophetic aspect of everything happening with Nigeria and all the people that are fighting for freedom in Nigeria. We've been able to stand in the gap to also detail them how they're going to end up, and they are also happening that way. It's a proof of what's called being endowed and being possessed with the spirit of freedom. So you, before you talk about freedom, pray for the spirit of freedom to come upon you. If the spirit of freedom comes upon you, finish, settle. That is. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. It is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
All right. Thank you very much. And I want to bring us up into the screen here. And just today, we got information that Fulani terrorists were coming to Hamufu, and loaded arms, loaded with loaded with arms and ammunition, were intercepted in Hamufu, and the BIAFRANS, did something. So I want people to. I'm just getting this information now.
See their motorway they carry come, where them born now. Jesus Christ. Now wow, these funny people say. See where them, some of them. Hey, Yamufu is on fire. See them. Hey.
So we're told that the report, I just saw this on social media, a few moments ago, that this lorry you see was loaded with arms and ammunition, and it was intercepted. That is how they're coming, and they were being shielded by the Nigerian army. Of course, after the incident, you can see now they went, and because it's them that control the army, their brother and their colleague is the commander, the GOC of 82 Division. So when they were killing people in Hamufu, you did not see the military. Now we hear that they are now showing their muzzle in Hamufu. But I want to tell you, we are not going to run away from Hamufu. We're not going to run away from it. The struggle and the liberation of Biafra has begun. You can't come bring arms to our land to watch you. No. The self-defense have been activated, and we are going to continue to engage them. We will increase the volume, very small, we'll increase the volume. I know before the end of December, those people shouting from the both sides of their mouth, they will have a direction.
See their motorway.
If they have succeeded in entering with these arms, by now some villages, you will be shouting, where is your ESN? Where is your ESN? When they start butchering and killing?
See them. See their motor where they carry them. Where them on now. Jesus Christ. Wow. These Fulani people serve. See where them, some of them. Hey, Yamufu is on fire.
This is the same Ehamufu that were carrying people with, carrying out Biafrans on wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Everybody saw it. Women, children, they were carrying people on wheelbarrow. Dead people went and they reinforced themselves and they are coming again. They are going to be coming. So Biafrans must be very vigilant wherever you are. Any movement you see, you report it. Any movement you see, you report it. Biafrans must be very vigilant. We are in a very, 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 very dangerous time, very perilous time. The days ahead are evil. Do not say we were not told. That is why we are going to speak in a language the entire world will understand. Starting from this Friday, home will be civil when you want it to be civil. So if you don't want it to be civil, we can try, because we know it is a battle between Nigeria and Biafra. It is a battle between slavery and freedom. It is a battle between good and bad. It's a battle between life and death. And for that reason, I want to hear your opinion, and I'm going to open the line so you can give us a call. The line will be open. Challenges with the